online, one, you need to register your IP. If you don't register, except for trademarks, and you need to register your IP. That's the first thing you should do. Number two, if it involves copyright, put a copyright notice, like this one. Okay? You can embed it in your code, you can show it on your website, you can show it on whatever. If you have the photograph, you can put it there. Okay? Notice like this one. Then use shrink wrap and link wrap. I think shrink wrap no longer applies because now we access everything on the cloud, it's up there. So you don't have CDs where you open. But if you read like, I think Microsoft Office is being sold those CDs. So when they give you that box, it will say that when you open it, you have read the terms and conditions. Just by what? Opening it and getting out the CD, you've not used it even. The moment you open it, they call that a shrink wrap contract because they wrap it, and when you unwrap it, you are bound by the terms and conditions. Shrink wrap, I've just shown it to you with Facebook and all social media. Actually, anything where you have signing and say, I agree. Whatever, you don't know what you are agreeing to, but that's a contract you're entering into. There was a person who wanted to sue Google Scholar over certain books. And they brought up the argument. It showed that he had to go to California in the Southern District Court, I think, to sue Google. So he said that in a place like this, in Nigeria, you know what Nigeria is. How am I going to go and sue Google? But he had agreed, so he cannot claim otherwise. This is how you should protect yourself too. Put those things on your website. You can just, like I said, just say terms and conditions apply. If you're interested, this link. You add it somewhere in your website. Even if you say it don't matter, no one is going to read it. And then if someone publishes infringing material online, especially where the host of that website is in the United States, you can issue what is called a takedown notice. Just notify either Google or YouTube things. You notify the ISP, the service provider, the internet service provider, to take down that infringing material. In Uganda, we do not have this one yet because it needs to be in our law. You have to first go to court and actually sue for infringement. Then number three, you use digital rights management tools like this one. This is called, one is a digital object identifier. This you will find with a tag that is embedded in anything you put online. So you can put a picture identified with this DOI. It can move from website, it can move from the server, it can move from country to country. It will always have this identifier. If you want more information, go to that website. It's run by, visit this website, get information on how you can use the DOI. It's a private initiative. Number two is register your domain names. When I started the farm, and the first thing I did was register my domain name. It's cheap, it's not so expensive, but register it. Otherwise, you have what are called cyber squatters. Yes, these are people who use your trademark, who use your name to create a website and to confuse the public. And you need to register it if you start any business. Register your domain name, it's easy. It's maybe like 200,000 or less. And if there's a dispute, if you are online and you find someone, so my name is Gaba and I find some guy who's providing IP services, calls themselves at Gaba.com. I can go to this organization, World Intellectual Property Organization, and have my dispute with him for squatting the cyber web on my domain name. World Intellectual Property Organization is mandated by ICANN. You know ICANN? Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. ICANN is one that gives you domain names. This, that, whatever. So there is what is called a uniform domain name dispute resolution policy. It is administered by ICANN, But they have accredited service providers for dispute resolution on cyber spotting. One of them is the World Intellectual Property Organization. You can read about this service at wipo.int. Look for dispute resolution. So and it's easy to do, by the way. You can do it in your own home, have this dispute resolved, and have the cyber spotter, the name taken out of them and give it to you. It's easy. Someone should not tell you it's a complex, but it's very easy. You can do it online and have your domain name given to you as the owner. Oh my goodness, we're running out of time. Another one, use digital watermarks. Remember the Shutterstock I told you about? Yeah, that's the digital watermark. So you have visible ones and invisible ones. The invisible ones are embedded, so you don't see them, but you can use them to track whatever you have put online. The visible ones normally appear. You print a picture, it does not go away. It will appear there. So you can use those. They are also available online, tools you can use, and they are free. And then encryption, where you import messages, so that even if someone intercepts your message, they cannot read it unless they have codes to open it. And then obviously timestamps, access control, so you know no one can log into your email, you have to have a password. And then this that is used by film and people, photographs. They release online in poor quality. You print it, it looks easy. You can use it also to use poor quality features of whatever you are posting online. Alright, I'm done with IP. Now business. If you have any questions on IP, please feel free to stop me. Why do you want to register a business? Again, long question. Do you want to register your business? Maybe that's what I should have started with. Eh? Some people say no, so it's important to debate access. And with register enterprise, one, you have to access finance. When you go to an individual at the bank, I need a loan. They will say, bring your land title, bring your vehicle book, bring your marriage certificate, bring your baptism certificate, bring your, your grandfather's will, whatever. But if you come as a company, they will say, bring your books of accounts, okay, and a guarantor. It's easy for you to access finance if you're registered as a company. Okay? How about accessing the market? There are people who walk around selling things. Okay? When they are selling, and this is unusual by the way in Uganda, someone, he says, I'm selling this. They give him the product, he first looks at the manufacturer. Why do they do that? Who cares? But people look at it. Why? Because it gives you that trust that this thing comes from a substantial source. It's not some guy peddling also soap. They call it what? Snake oil. You heard of the snake oil? Yes. So the guy is not peddling snake oil. It gives you substance as an individual. Some of you have skills to perform certain things, but when you reach there, so who wants to do this work? And this is me. I have 2 degrees in ICT or in business or whatever. And then who are you? You don't matter, because companies give you that ability to access the market. And obviously competitiveness. If you can't enter the market, then you can't compete. I mean, you are treated even before you start. My time is almost up. A company, most companies are called liability. Why? A company is a different corporate person. When you create it, it becomes another person's in law. So they are liable for debts, okay, that the company approves. So when you register a company, that company takes on a different body altogether. We were watching, someone sent me a picture when bank was getting into trouble, showing the owner, okay, someone with significant interest in that bank, seated at the hotel and getting himself massaged. You know? And I told them, for them they had obviously different messages to communicate, but I told them, look here, the company you created is the one now that is liable for any debts. It's not you. There's no way you can reach you. It's the company that's liable. So you as a shareholder in the company, you have what is called limited liability. In other words, you can only be liable where you commit yourself that you'll be liable. So you guarantee that if the company fails to pay the loan, I will pay the loan as an individual if I'm a shareholder. Otherwise, you are not liable. Can you raise a company as an individual? Some of you are of little faith. The answer is right here. Yes, you can. Okay? As an individual, you can raise a company. If you came to me when I was a lawyer, I will charge you, guess how much do you think I will charge you to raise a company? 200? Do I look like a pauper? No, I will charge you depending on how you look, either minimum 5 rand gold. Very cheap. But before I answer you can do this yourself. They have given you those, have you given them the publications? We'll give you publications about how you can register a business. Very simple. If you want to register a company, you need a few things. One, you need to reserve the name of the company. How do you reserve the name? Or protect it. Okay? It's under Creative Commons. That's why I can access it and use it free without asking for authorization. But you need to reserve the name. To reserve the name is a simple process. It's a form you fill. It's available online as well. You write this website down. It's called ursb.go.ug. You see that? That's our website. You can see the services we provide. Oh, I didn't tell you about liquidation. Liquidation is another subject. But these are the services we provide. So you go to this website. If you want the forms, you go to forms. Okay? When you go to forms, you'll find forms. They will give you forms for business, for IB, for CIFO. If I click there, you see that highlights all the forms that are available. Forms for business registration, CIFO registration, intellectual property, and official receiver. Okay? For business, you go to that. I think I should have opened it here already. Yeah. See here, this is the page. These are the forms. So for reservation, which is the first thing you do, this is the form. Reservation of name. It's free of charge, but when you submit it, you pay. So the form, to access the form is free. You don't need to buy it. Then you fill it, you pay a certain fee. See in a schedule, a document like this, they'll give it to all of you. You'll see all the fees. You'll find that you can spend a year, maybe 150 to register a company, and not more than 50,000 to register a business name. Yes. Now you're going into business, okay? So this is the first form you should fill. When you're going to fill that form, you need to be sure what name am I going to use for my company. Remember, now a company, I'm creating a separate password. So I have to give that person a name. And you can use this service. It's called a name search. It's also available on our website. So I keep walking up and down. I think I should just stick here. You see that? Yes, name search. When you click on name search, it will take you to this page. Then you can put in name. It uses Boolean logic. You put in the name you have in mind. What's the name? We can test it. What's the name? Any name for any business. What? Caravan. Let's try that. So you do that. You search. There are no records. Alright, you do a search. It uses Boolean logic, okay? So you use truncations and whatnot to find out whether that name actually exists. So these are some of the names. There is Kala. What's this? Kala. Yeah. Kalabat. Kalabash. Something. So you can use that. First, see if your name will work. Because on the form, the reservation form, you should give us choices of 3 names that you are going to use. This is the reservation forms. This is the reservation form. And if you find on that name search that your name is not there, you can just fill one and give us the first choice, and we will reserve the name. Okay? There's a fee you pay, I think 20,000. Then after you reserve the name, you prepare memorandum and articles of association. Memorandum, they will tell us what the company does. And the company can do anything on the face of the earth. Okay? As long as it is not illegal. Okay? So, memorandum will state that the company objects will be to provide food and beverage services. A. Then now B, like that, you can give 1,000, you have no limit. Okay? Then articles tell us about management, how the company is going to relate with the shareholders, and how the directors of the company are going to be regulated. So two documents that you require, memorandum and articles of association. You can go online and search for samples, and you just copy and paste. Yes, I remember someone who, after graduating, he put, what do they call them, the hats that they give us when you graduate? Hats, eh? Okay, let's go with hats. So the hats that they give us, someone pasted on that square thing on top, put there, thanks to copy and paste and Google. Because that's how they are graduated. Everything you say, oh my God, copy paste there. This one you don't know, search Google, copy paste, put there. So you can copy and paste, okay? Don't copy the whole document you'll be infringing someone else's copyright. There's something called fair use. So fairly use. So you copy the memorandum and articles, you bring 3 copies to our office, and your company, you can give the value of your company. It should be $1 million and above. Okay? With 1 million, you pay stamp duty of 1.5. So in total, the amount of money you pay government for the documents you submit to us cannot exceed 150. So when next time the government said, I want to register a company, and I pay 3 million, the only money I'm going to pay government will pay like 200,000. The rest is for me to put in my car, drive around. But that's what you do. You prepare memorandum and articles. You should appoint directors at the beginning, which is better. Directors can be different from the shareholders. So the shareholders are people who own the company. Directors are employees of the company, the people who work on behalf of the company. Okay? You appoint them via a form. It's called Form 7. It's also available on our website. So you should fill Form A1, which is statement of nominal capital. If you don't know how to fill, just bring your documents and these forms and come to office and say, I don't know what to do with these things, but I'm told I have to bring them. We will tell you how to fill them. Okay? What? No, to our office. You'll find people at the front desk to assist you on how you can fill it. Remember what I said? Yes, you can register this company yourself. Okay? So you bring Form 7, which tells us directors. You bring Form 1, which tells us the share capital or the value that you place on your company. And you bring a declaration saying that it complies with the requirements and regards the law. The declaration is also on the website. You find all the details in this document. It's very simple. It has fees, it tells you how much money you can pay, and you register your company. Business name is one form that you fill, and you pay 25 or 20,000. Yes, plus bank charges, and you register a business name. Thank you.
He has left a couple of documents behind. We will give you copies of all this stuff. We have actually printed out most of this material, so if you want a hard copy, you'll get it. If you want a soft copy, you'll still get it. It's good to have someone that we know in an organization like URBS. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Now you can make a consideration to register your business. But not to pay taxes. Don't worry, we'll get there.